Crisis brews as Tinubu shuns all former governors begging for ministerial position, set to appoint technocrats. The All Progressive Congress (APC) is reportedly in a state of turbulence as there are indications that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has decided to dump the idea of populating his cabinet with former governors and has chosen to go for technocrats and professionals. A source familiar with the development told Vanguard yesterday that the fate of former governors in the formation of the cabinet remains doubtful, as the president is said not to be looking in their direction. Newsroom Nigeria recalls that on Monday, Tinubu had dissolved the governing boards of all federal government parastatals, agencies, institutions, and government owned companies, except the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) and National Agency for Food and Drug Administration Control (NAFDAC). It, however, seems that the president is being quite selective about their replacements. With the dissolution of the NDAs and parastatals, Vanguard was informed that former governors are pushing to have their proteges appointed. A former governor told the aforementioned publication that aside from getting their nominees appointed as board chairmen, the former governors, especially those of northern extraction, are pushing to be ministers. He said, and I quote, "There is a little crisis in the northern APC. They are becoming a liability to Tinubu. Most of the former governors want to be ministers because they feel they contributed to Tinubu's electoral victory. Some of these leaders collected mobilization from Ashiwaju, but they now want to become ministers. As a result of that, they now want to become a distraction to the president by insisting that they should be appointed as ministers and also appointing people to the board of ministries, departments, and agencies, NDAs." Sunday Adeyemo, a fugitive and self-determination activist, said he will soon be returning to Nigeria to claim the 20 billion he is being owed by the Nigerian government. Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, who spoke in a video that went viral on Wednesday, said, "I am coming back to Ibadan. I am originally from Oyo State. I am coming back home, so Yorubas should not be afraid and nothing will happen. Nobody can make the other person afraid." In July 2021, Adeyemo, a campaigner for Yoruba self-determination, was declared wanted by Nigerian secret police after his house located at Soka, Ibadan, was invaded by the SSS operatives at midnight. The SSS had claimed that 7 AK-47 rifles, pump-action guns, and 5,000 rounds of ammunition and other weapons were recovered from his apartment during the invasion. The self-acclaimed activist, who fled the country to the Benin Republic, said the weapons were not his and the security operatives planted ammunition in his house to implicate him. He was later arrested at Cardinal Bernardin International Airport in Cotonou while trying to travel to Germany, and was transferred to the Cotonou Criminal Brigade. Following the raid, Mr. Igboho sued the federal government and demanded damages. Speaking further in the viral video, Mr. Adeyemo said his agitation for the Yoruba nation was on course. He noted that his demand from the Nigerian government was to allow the people of the Southwest to have their independence from Nigeria. However, he added that the court had justified his struggle by clearing all charges and awarding him 20 billion naira to be paid by the Nigerian government over the unlawful invasion of his apartment by the SSS. The agitation was in place, and the question I asked the Nigerian government was in order, and the court has justified my demands. Also, the 20 billion naira Nigerian government owes me will be paid, the activist added. In September 2021, the Oyo State High Court declared the raid conducted by the SSS on the residence of Mr. Adeyemi in Ibadan as illegal, saying that the action was arbitrary, aggression, and prejudice against the activist. The presiding judge, Ladiran Akintola, immediately ordered SSS to pay 20 billion naira to Igboho as exemplary and aggravated damages. But in August 2022, the Ibadan Division of the Court of Appeal nullified the 20 billion exemplary and aggravated damages awarded against the SSS for the attack, describing it as outrageous. Justice Muslim Azan, in his judgment, held that the Oyo State High Court lacked jurisdiction on the matter. He added that the judge should not have awarded damages based on his personal parameters. The Socio-Cultural Rights and Accountability Project, (SERAP), has threatened to drag President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration to court over the controversial proposed salary increase for top government officials. NEWSROOM Nigeria reports that the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission had recommended an upward review of the basic salaries of political and judicial office holders. The chairman of the commission, Alhaji Muhammadu Shehu, who was represented by the RMAFC commissioner from Kebbi State, Mrs. Rakia Tanko Ayuba, disclosed these on Tuesday in Benin Kebbi during the presentation of a reviewed remuneration package for political and judicial office holders in the state governor to the state governor, Dr. Nasir Idris. You all, what do you think about this? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think that Tinubu will at last go for politicians as his ministers, or actually go for technocrats as people have been speculating? Which one do you think is going to happen? Let me know in the comment section, you guys. Share this video with your friends and family. Give it a thumbs up as well. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.